Well, I wanted to ask you kind of in advance of the Maya retirement coming up. What was it like her entering the league as a veteran? What was it like to see?
I mean, she won. She was so dominant in college. A little like Stewie, DT a little bit, just what they did there. But just like fearless, partly. Maya just kind of plays one way. You know what I mean? She just is. She competes. Will take big shots. Will block shots. Like she just plays hard. But she was just nonstop. I think that's probably the biggest thing is when you played against her, it's like she keeps coming, and that's on offense and defense. Like she's relentless rebounding, and all of that. So just what she did in a short amount of time in the W was impressive. She really did win on every level.
Yeah. As a veteran, is it fair to say that for the time she was maybe the Caitlin Clark of her time, just in terms of the notoriety she brought to the league?
Yeah, I mean she was a household name. But her success she had just like was impressive. What she did against being a youngster and coming in and just really dominating and no fear in a way. Like I think trusted in her prep and her work ethic and everything that she knew that she could perform on this level. And the effort, obviously, every single night, was really unmatched. And obviously she has some good teammates too. But she's also, but she was another piece that, put them over the top and helped them. But I think just the way she prepped and approached everything was just. Really pretty, top notch.
You played against her and coached against her.
Yeah, she's tough. I mean, again, as I said, she can make a mistake, but she's coming right back at you, and that's why I love. You appreciate it. It's not about being perfect. It's just about playing hard and competing, willing to take big shots, willing to make big plays. You know what I mean? I guess that's why I appreciate it. It's like it's not always going to be perfect, but she competed every single possession.
You remember that 15 three-pointer?
Yeah, I remember all of them. She's everything. She was a problem. She's big, athletic. You know what I mean? Like she's got a skill set and the effort on top of it. So yeah, she was special in her time. That's for sure.
You had any contact with any of the team?
Yeah, we keep up. Not really with the players. Reeve, we video practice. So I'm sure she's been watching. Just a couple emails here and there, but she's been pretty busy. So not a ton, but just to kind of stay connected, kind of tell her what we're up to. But she's been able to watch practice, but probably not put a ton of thought into it. But yeah, she's given us a couple responses here and there. So.
And how much now that this break is over and it's the home stretch, so to speak, and it's a little ways, but
yeah, no, it's time to go. Every single game matters. Positioning towards the end, like. It doesn't matter anybody's record. It's going to be a battle down the stretch, and we know what we want to accomplish. So hopefully we're going to come out the gates strong. We've had some really good work here, but yeah, Thursday we're going to lace them up, and it's back at it. So again, you can't take a day off. That game may be the difference of your matchup in the end, and we're looking forward to it because again we've put ourselves in a great spot. We've put in really solid work so far. Now it's time to finish off the season. So we got really solid work in. Fellas were great. Got to stay sharp, execution, defensively, just a lot of just trying to really emphasize like let's just stay sharp so when everybody gets back, we're ready to hit the ground running.
Is it hard to work on things at least in a team concept when three of your players aren't there?
Yeah, I mean obviously three of your starters and big pieces of what we do, but it was good too for reps, different voices. Just put people in different situations and challenge them in different ways. So it has a lot of benefits too of just like having those pieces away and making sure that we're getting better. And then, as I said, hopefully when you add them, then everybody's elevated.
What was your viewing experience with the Olympics?
TV, most of it was in here. I would get my workout and walk on, maybe stress reliever while I was watching, especially the last couple games.
Well, that last one,
yeah, that one was tough. But I was enjoying all of it. I really did enjoy the Olympics and just try to, I kind of had my alarm set for some events to watch live, and then but we had fun. We watched one of the games together at a bar of their own. We went there and supported them there. So had some fun, watching everybody and cheering them on. Yeah, it was so awesome. I mean, obviously it didn't start out great for Australia, but then they put a run together, and she did great. I mean, it was so much fun to see her out there kind of playing the role that she had with the Opals.
You were talking about just kind of keeping people sharp, not letting any rust accumulate, waiting for the guys to get back. I mean, you kind of held your own. Maybe it didn't excel, but it held your own without Fee as you went into the break. Now you're going to have everybody back, your depth back. I mean, do you think this team is poised maybe to do something?
Hope so. I mean, it's gonna. Every single night is a challenge, right? You jump out the gates with Washington, who played so well going down into the break. Then we have 2 games against Vegas, who has Chelsea Gray back, who we haven't seen. So I hope so. I hope Fee loves seeing her out there playing. I hope that we're excited about the position we put ourselves in, and to take advantage of this last part to put ourselves in a great position going into the playoffs. So I hope they are pumped, to get back at it. But every single night is going to be its own challenge, and we got to show up and do the little things: rebound, take care of the basketball, knock some shots down, which I know we will.
How practice go today, Dorka?
It went well. I think as much as I think, personally I would have loved to be in the Olympics, I think it was fun to have this kind of time of practicing together, just, while others are competing. Like, I think it was good for us, for the rest of the guys, just to have these 2 weeks of practice and just, working through the plays, just getting in shape and kind of, getting that team chemistry. So when they're coming back, we're ready to go. So it's been fun. A lot of competition, a lot of games, a lot of playing against the guys. So it's been really usul.
What did you do with your time off?
So I actually went back home to Hungary.
So
I went back to my family. I spent all the time with them. So it was great. I haven't really been home since, I don't know, maybe last September, after this season, the previous season. So I had 1 week, but not too much time to be with them. So it was nice to be home with them in a little bit and just get that energy and love from them.
when you have 3 of your starters away, is it? I mean, does most of the workouts here become individual stuff and just kind of keeping the rust off kind of thing? Because you really can't work on team concepts with 3 starters out, right?
I think it was a good balance. We did both. We did in the beginning a lot of individual stuff, but we had team practice every single day. So meaning obviously we had 9 players. It looked a little different, but we could still put out 5 players and rotate and go against the guys. So it was. I think we're really focused on making this an actual team practice, because end of the day we're preparing for the second half of the season. So we wanted to be in shape, and we were able to work a little bit more without the starters, just gaining a lot of confidence and working on those rotations. So I think it was a good balance of both.
Game coming up on Thursday after almost a month of not having a game. What's sort of the biggest challenge in sort of resetting that mindset going into a game on Thursday, where after that there probably won't be any more days off until the end of the season?
Oh yeah, definitely no more days off after this. But I think it was a great break mentally, physically. For a lot of us, obviously it's going to be tough to get our Olympians back, I'm sure. Obviously they're happy and we're super proud of them, but I'm sure it's just taking a lot out of them. So hopefully just getting them back, and I don't know how many practices they're going to be able to have with us. So it's going to be a tough turnaround for them and also for us, just because we haven't played a game in a long time. We play against the guys, but it's different, once it's actually for real game. But it's exciting because I think, most of the teams are in the same situation. Some teams are actually able to practice together, with full team, but I think it's fun. And hopefully, all of our Olympians come back with, a lot of happiness, and we're super proud of them. So hopefully that's just going to give them a little bit, hopefully they can rest a little bit on the plane. I know it's a quick turnaround with the jet lag, but it's going to be fun. I think we're super excited to start again, and then it's kind of a unique year, just to have this long break and then start off. So we just got to keep going and hopefully be able to where we left off, and just gear up a little bit and just trying to raise that level that we played at the end of that part of the season. So it's going to be exciting. It's definitely going to be a little bit rusty, but we've been working, so we're excited.
How close was Hungary to making you feel? Not so?
Super close. It's kind of painful still. We actually lost by 1 point against Spain in February, so Spain was already going, so it wasn't really an important game for them, but it was either us or Canada. So because we lost, Canada went, so if we would have won, we go in BC's team out. So it was just a heartbreaker. We played in Hungary, so it was in front of our home crowd. So unfortunately, super close. But my goal personally is I have a 4-year plan. So my goal is to be there in LA with my Hungarian team. We're still young, so hopefully by then we're all gonna be at an age where we're ready and we can make it happen. So.
Do they have any other kids playing college ball over here?
No, actually most of my team is playing in EuroLeague, so like they're playing in professional teams and playing EuroLeague. So, you saw the FIBA competition is tough. It's super physical. So, I think it's good for them to get that experience early, and everybody's playing in EuroLeague. So, it's tough to play in there, but that's the goal. 4 years, I want to be in LA. So, that's.
I wanted to ask you kind of in advance, just because I know we're going to be busy, but they're going to retire Maya's jersey in a little while here. What was it like seeing her enter the league as a veteran back in the day?
Oh gosh, I mean, my welcome to the WNBA moment was Maya. Just guarding her aura, just in general. I remember being in San Antonio, just as scared. I always end up playing the Lynx here on my birthday. I don't know why. It's crazy, but it's just her aura and what she represented for us as guards. Shooting guards and threes, her ability to score at all 3 levels at a crazy rate. Everybody knew who she was, and you come in the league, it's like this aura. It's kind of like the Dianas and everybody else. She has this aura about her. So I'm really excited that I get to be here, and that was a big reason why I wanted to come here, is because of those players that I played against when I was coming up. So I'm excited.
She was a tough guard.
Oh yeah, I mean, because she's big, she's physical. She can jump, she can leap over you. She can get to the rim, she can pass, she could play in the mid post, and that was just seeing somebody have a complete game for the first time, actually going up against it, I think, as a pro. So yeah, I mean, I'm really excited and so happy for her and her family.
I know that the league has kind of been on this trajectory, but I mean, in a way, was she kind of like the Caitlin Clark of her day?
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, in our eyes, for sure. I mean, there were so many players at that time, too, that had so much aura, like you would say. Then you said the Stewies, the Skylar Diggins, they just had so much more coming into the league. But she creates a lot of pressure, and I think Maya just handled it so well, with so much grace, and I think that was something that stood out to me with her, for sure.
As a fan watching the game, did you watch the 15 finals?
I did. I was there.
Oh, you were in Indy?
I was in Indy because I was at Notre Dame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was there. I remember right after the season, I had a chance to go. So it was pretty cool.
Where were you sitting?
Right behind the bench, the
Really?
Indy bench. So unfortunately, so I could play. I could see it. I was at 12 and 15. So.
Oh, do you remember that shot?
Yeah, I remember the shot. Everything went quiet. That was crazy. Amazing. And just to see it live is just unbelievable. So. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Can I just quick get your thoughts on Leave and Fee winning the gold medal?
I'm just so happy for them. Obviously I spent a lot of time with them here in Mini, but to see them doing it on that level and bringing home the gold, I was pulling for them. Even Claire being out there, Dame. We have a lot of mini blood out there, so I'm just so happy for them. It's like it only comes once every 4 years. You never know how the cards are going to fall. So to be able to be there and bring home the gold is so special, and they mean a lot to me and in my life. So I'm just super happy for them to be coming home with the gold. The last 15 games, and we want to maximize it. Obviously, we have our Olympians coming back slowly but surely, and so I think our mindset is just attack each day as best we can and make the most of it. I don't think that seasons like this happen all the time. I've been in the league a while, so to be in a good position right now, basically treat these last 15 games like they're playoff games, and move forward with that mindset and see where that takes us. I think we have a great group mentality. I think we all are kind of on the same page. So just taking it as 15 playoff games and see where we end up.
You guys kind of held your own without Fee.
Mm-hmm. Held our own.
5-5 into the break. I mean, not bad, but there was some injury issues. Now you got everybody back. Do you think this team is primed for a good finish?
For sure. Like I said, we want to get out this gate strong. We started at home, which is great. But those first 3 games, that's going to traject us to where we want to be at. So I think that this time together that we've had with our assistants was really powerful for us, especially myself. Getting some rest, come back with that fresh mentality, and then we add our Olympians back in, and just give it everything we got. Like I said, I think as long as we keep it on the same mentality and everybody stays healthy, I think we have a great chance of doing some great things.